She said, she could make about 30,000 a night. Sometimes she would make as much as 70K. And a lot of people don't believe her.
I feel like Bernice Burgos is the perfect example of it takes more than just looks and body to keep a man.
Man. So Jaylen Brown done dumped Bernice. 39-year-old Bernice.
Hey y'all, let's get into Miss Bernice Burgos. Now, she's a beautiful Instagram model that's in her 40s, but if you didn't know that, you probably would think she maybe is late 20s. And she also has a banging body, but of course that is because she had work done. Allegedly, obviously you see her with different men in the industry. She's kind of like a Drea Michelle, just on a higher level. Also, she is a business owner as well. So the lady is about her coins, but she's been an Instagram model for about 20 years. She also was a bottle girl, and there was a lot of controversy last year, or maybe it was in 2023, because she was saying that on a slow night, being a bottle girl at this popular strip club in New York, she was making $30,000, or on a popular night, like I guess like a good night, like her birthday, like she's telling people it's her birthday, she would make like $70,000. And a lot of people thought she was lying, but everybody from New York said, no, that lady is not lying. That's just how it was. Now, she looks great. Personally, I would date older, but this lady, and I know this becoming more of a trend where women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, they're starting to date under now. They want to date under now. And the younger guys, they're all for it. But the problem lies in her daughter is around these younger guys' ages. So sometimes the daughter got to check, like, did you talk to my mama before? And like checking her Instagram and stuff, like, let me make sure he ain't talk to you. And look, that could be annoying. And I feel like if I was Bernice, I wouldn't date nobody that's my daughter age. But then it's like depriving herself because she wants to date that age, and her daughter are not that much, like she had her as a teenager, so they not that far apart. But I will say on the men part, if you know you dated Bernice or you know you dated her daughter, you should not be in the other person's inbox. That is absolutely disgusting. And I know it'll be some men dream or like sleeping with sisters, sleeping with twins, but that's kind of disgusting. She's gorgeous. She's been with a lot of men. I don't know if she's been with them sexually, because just because you're dating someone or a man is giving you money, let me tell you, I could be the first person to tell you that does not mean that you are sleeping with that man. And a lot of people say that she can't keep a man because she's always dating somebody new and always breaking up and stuff like that. And it is like, girl, you should have some stability at the age of 40. But, how easy is it for, like, a lot of us, like, especially if you're pretty, it's very easy to get a man. So that's not the problem. Now, a quality man, that might be a different story because, looking at her, you probably think like, oh, like most men, they're not thinking of it like, oh, well, she was just dating them. They thinking like every guy that you dated, you smashed. And that's not always the case. So that might be why maybe a guy of a high quality might not want to get serious with her. And the fact that she still was like an Instagram model.
Y'all think Bernice Burgos is lying about making 30 to 70 grand a night in these New York strip clubs? You tripping. See, what y'all getting twisted is you think we talking about a neighborhood bar where you go see Sean and Crystal and Tucker. We talking about the strip clubs where everybody be. Ballers, drug dealers, rappers, everybody. You name it. Or apparently you don't know New York like you think you know New York. I'ma just use Starlets for an example. You ever been to Starlets? You ever been to Starlets when Bernice was in Starlets? We not talking about no regular shit. I'm talking about so much money you can't even see the floor type shit. Then you gotta remember how popular Bernice Burgos is. Listen, you got dudes who go into the strip club not even to see the strippers. They going to see the bartender. They call them star tenders. Ask your favorite rapper if they've been to Starlets before. Ask them that. Ask them how much money they dropped on the star tenders and Starlets. Ask them how much money they dropped on the strippers and Starlets. We talking about a time when scamming at its all-time high, when rappers, every rapper every famous rapper, big name rapper, trying to be around Bernice. You crazy? Not meaning to hype her up, but like, look at her resume. Shit crazy. They was just paying to be in her presence. And we gonna go back to New York. Do you understand what New York is? Hold on, let me wait for a minute. This ain't no other place like this. New York. This is where everything started. This is where all the money at. Stop playing like you don't know.
So Bernice had a younger basketball player boyfriend, and he dumped her for a girl that was in the WNBA, and it does make sense. I probably want to date another basketball player too, but a lot of black men trying to humble her because black men, I think they just get envious sometimes when they know they can't afford a woman, but they would love to have a Bernice Burgos, not because they really want her, they just want her because everybody else didn't have her. But they was happy when she got dumped, basically. And it's like, come on, Bernice can have pretty much any man, any single man, I shall say, that she wants. So, if sure, it was not a big deal.
Man. So Jaylen Brown done dumped Bernice. 39-year-old Bernice. And he done got with this WNBA player right here. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she played for Chicago Sky. And a lot of people saying this is one of the smartest decisions he ever made. A lot of people happy that he did this. They giving him props for it. And then there's some dudes out here saying he was tripping. Some dudes saying he should have never left her. Dudes saying if they had Bernice, they would have married her. Y'all only saying that because y'all lusting after her. If y'all had a $300 million contract like Jaylen Brown, y'all wouldn't have did that. But I will say, Bernice not dumb at all. She know exactly what she doing and she playing it the smart way. She know all these new upcoming NBA players and rappers. Been wanting her ever since they was a kid. So as soon as these dudes get a bag, they going right after her. Just cause Jaylen Brown left her don't mean it's over. It's somebody out there that's been waiting in line. But I was surprised why NBA players don't be talking to WNBA players. I'm surprised this don't happen more often. I remember when Jaylen Brown first went public with Bernice, and y'all all was saying Jaylen Brown tripping like he did not know what he was doing. Jaylen Brown just checked it off the list, that's all.
But yeah, a lot of the times men really don't be wanting these Instagram models or just these Instagram baddies, just period. It's just like they just want them because everybody else has them. They want them because they look good. And after they smash, they do a total 180. I ain't gonna lie. Now, when I first heard her say that she made $30,000 to $70,000 a night, yeah, first I'm like, yeah, she's lying because I live in Baltimore. We got holes in the walls over here. We ain't really got no clubs that's like legit because they always get shut down because someone always get out alive in there. Like, come on, it's Baltimore. And I've never made that kind of money. Never made that kind of money. I would love to. I mean, I ain't gonna go to no dance in no strip club or be in no strip club, none of that. But look, if it was celebrities in there and the D-boys and stuff like that, and let's just say 30 of them gave her $1,000, and like they said, she was still popping in Instagram at the time, and people want to sleep with her. And like I said, men, even if you're not sleeping with them, they will give you money to in hopes that they'll sleep with you one day. So if 30 men gave her $1,000, then yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about Bernice Burgos and how much money she made when she was bartending. She said, she could make about $30,000 a night. Sometimes she would make as much as $70K. And a lot of people don't believe her. And a lot of those people who don't believe her are not from New York. So let me go break something down for you real quick. First off, when we say bartender, we're not talking about the girl who works at your local hole-in-the-wall spot serving drinks out of plastic cups. We are talking about star tenders. Back in the 2010s, New York City strip club culture was very, very different. You didn't come there to see the spicy dancers. You came there to see the bartenders. This is back when everybody was scamming, everybody was selling drugs, Drake was the king of all tricks, and it was just money to be spent. Everybody was at Starlets. Everybody was at Pizza Zoo. Everybody was at La Marina. Where was you at? Now all the rappers are broke. All the scammers are in jail. These new scammers, they put in checks in their own accounts. I saw that Chase bullshit. It's just a different time now. Maybe the streamers are spending some money. I don't know. You got to ask the who's tricking on y'all. Let me know.
Now, one thing I really like about Miss Bernice, it seems like she has very high self-esteem. She has very high standards, and I absolutely love that because it's so rare to see nowadays. But I think that mainly plays a part in the fact that a lot of men want her, so she know it's not like the men not going to run out. I think the average woman, sometimes they think the man is going to run out. That's why they like, oh, well, I got a good man here. Who knows when I'll find another one? So they just stay with him. But Bernice know, like, I feel like any pretty girl should know, but still, pretty girls still be dealing with a ish man too. But Bernice's smile seems like it's just on another level. But she could be lying. She could be lying. Like, people say stuff that sound good on the internet, and they really don't be living their life. So,
anybody ever proposed to you?
Yes.
And what happened?
No.
You said no.
She said yeah. Because you're not gonna propose to me when you messed up. We're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. It was a real proposal with a ring, or was it like
he had the ring? Yes. And he was like, "Would you take this ring?" I said, "No. Don't. Let me see it." And then
and I'm like, "No, I can't right now."
I would love to see what it looks like. Do you know my taste? We have a jeweler right here. If anybody else wants to propose.
He did it twice.
He did it twice?
No, it was my baby father and my ex-boyfriend. Yep.
Okay.
And I feel like, I feel like when a man mess up, that's when they want to like clean stuff up. I'm the type of person, back in the days, I wasn't playing. You cheat on me, you done.
You still feel that way? Because you said back in the day, do you feel like that?
I still do. because when you cheat on a woman, it's hard for her to come back to that.
Right.
And if she comes back to that, it's still going to be messed up because she's never going to trust you again. She's still going to have that feeling in her stomach. Every time you go outside, every time you do something, she's still going to feel that way. So it's like, if you're going to do your dirt, you better do it correctly, but I don't know.
Right, I
Like,
better
do
never
it
find
so
out. Better
good
never find out.
that
Never
I will
happen.
not find out. Treat me like a queen, okay? Don't give me mixed signals. Don't give me none of that. Treat me good, and I will never treat you different.
A lot of people get mad at Bernice because I guess they feel like she's a gold digger. But the thing is, first of all, she makes her own money. That's number one. Now, did she get money from men? Yeah, plenty of men. But she also does make her own bag. And I don't think people really realize how, like, being a gold digger, that's not something that's common. And let me just give you my definition of a gold digger. When this is probably like the real definition, but I feel like a lot of people get it mixed up. A gold digger is when a person, could be a man or a woman. It's a lot of men that be gold diggers, but people really don't want to talk about it. That don't even like these women, but be living in their house because they don't have nowhere to go. But let's move on. A gold digger is when someone does not like you. They don't like you one bit. They like you make their stomach turn, but they are with you strictly for the money. It's a big difference. And when someone is dating someone strictly for the money, and when someone wants to date somebody that they do like, but they have money as well, like they wouldn't date a broke man. Nothing wrong with that. You should not date a broke man.
What is some of the most romantic things a guy has ever done for you?
I think being romantic is how you speak to a lady. You know the little small things, and you say, babe, here's $500. Go and get yourself some more panties. How you know I need some? Oh, I checked your drawer. Little details. If I'm in the supermarket and I'm talking to you, or you text me, hey, what are you doing? I'm in the supermarket, and you send me like $500, that's like, whoa.
Can you give an example
You don't
of something
financial
that's
abuse,
not
right?
attached with him sending? Let's just
Sending money?
Yeah. What?
Say when you
Buy a car.
That's always nice.
Romance with no money.
Romantic, no money. I think dinner, shutting down the restaurant.
What is your love language?
Bling, bling. Every time I come around the city, bling, bling.
Well, why you think that? You think all girls love money?
No, I don't. Do you?
It's not a thing. I don't love it.
What is your love language, Bernice?
Spending time.
And what Joe Budden was about to say is absolutely true about, like, a man. Sometimes you do got to be careful with men that do spend money, because sometimes they do it to abuse you. That's absolutely true. Like, say a woman doesn't have much and a man dates this broke woman, but he's only giving her a certain amount of stuff, and you got to, like, perform and do certain things to get the money. So that's why I always preach, ladies, have your own money. Yes, you should date a man with money. I definitely agree with that. But also have your own thing going for yourself. And I don't believe in no man or woman dating, well, going out to date. Now, if they approach you, that's fine. But you shouldn't be, like, on dating sites trying to catch a man and you don't even have your own money yet. No. But if they're in your inbox, it's fair game. Now, Bernice Burgos' daughter said that basically, like, all the women in her family, and in her family is pretty much all women, they tell her, like, stay with your baby father because he got money, even if he is cheating on you. And I hate when women get that kind of advice, especially to a young girl. She can get another man. She can get another man with money. That's why I say I don't date men for money. I date men who got money, because I don't care how much money you got. I will leave. If you cheating, I am definitely going to leave. But another thing with me is, I don't need a man that's rich. Just a man that know how to provide and can provide and loves to provide. Like, I wouldn't even want to, like, don't force no man to provide that. Really a 50-50 man, because you don't want to force nobody into it. Like, a man should want to provide. A man should want to get a life insurance policy out on you. A man should want to fill up your tank and stuff like that. It shouldn't be something that you got to force. That's why, like I always say, don't date nobody that's cuter than you. And make sure that man love you more than you love him. Like, a man should, like, be worshiping the ground that you walk on. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but, like, they should really care about you. They should want to know little details about you. They should really, like, admire you.
Things with fans, yes, they get mad, but they really mad because they fans.
I can't take them sometimes.
You can't, Bernice.
Oh God.
You read the comments?
No, I don't.
That's my best advice.
I don't.
Do not read the comments.
It's been so many years that I don't read the comments, and my life has been so much better.
Yes, it is.
It's so much, like, moving forward, being confident in things that I'm doing for me, not worrying about the outside noise, not worrying about what people saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you do worry about what people say, it's like your day is going to be messed up because just somebody said, I don't like the way you wore those jeans, or your color of your hair. Like, it's something small. And then you be like, you know what? You be in your head. You be like, you know what? She's probably right. Who said that? You know? So now I'm in a stage that I don't care what y'all say, because y'all going to keep on watching me. Y'all going to keep on looking at me. Y'all going to keep on seeing everything that I'm doing.
And copying you too.
Yeah. Right.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No, that's no shade. No, but for real, because I know that people will come up with shit like that, you know, just to copy you. They really fans.
Right. No,
some
that's
fans
a fact.
are just delusional.
Listen, keep on getting them Fashion Nova checks, and I bet you nobody has ever said nothing to you in person. Like,
and they won't.
Yeah.
No,
that's
you know what they say when they see me? You're so beautiful. Can
Right.
I take a picture? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own thing. Everybody can't be where I'm at.
All right, now, Miss Bernice, and I like Miss Bernice because it's like what Megan Thee Stallion said, like, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. But I do wish she would maybe date, like, older than her daughter, though, because that is kind of, like, weird. I'm not trying to date somebody that is dating my mom. I don't know. Maybe it's not weird. I don't know. And men can't be jealous when men be giving women money. Like, I bet you if you had the money, you would have been tricking on Miss Bernice, too. She is fine, especially for her age. She looks great. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. Please like, please comment, and please subscribe so YouTube can push this video out, y'all. Thank you.